Hello. Today is Sunday, and I want to do a Sunday share. So this weekend, I've been so blessed to attend Creatrix, which my coach does that event. And I just want to share that all my life, I've been always feeling alone. Yeah, like most of my life until recently, I always felt alone. And I always was trying to find a home. I always wanted to find where I belong. Because when I was in middle school, I really didn't feel I belonged anywhere. As I came back to Japan from America, I never felt I belonged. That was middle school, high school, university years. I just wanted to feel connected. I just want to feel loved. I just wanted to feel that oneness so much. And I was just looking outward for my completeness, for that belonging. And especially during that time, I was always watching Friends, the TV show, and I always felt, why can't I have that? Why can't I have friendships like that? Why can't I have, in a sense, community like that? And I just always felt lonely. I always felt I can never belong here. I can never be part of here. And there was a sense of, like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just get along with people? And it really hurt me because I always never felt I belonged anywhere, and I can never really have true friends, or no one can really truly love me. And the thing is, although I was looking outward, I was looking at, communities, different communities, I was looking for that completeness, that belongingness in relationship, in love. Maybe I thought if I go out of Japan, I might find that. I might find that completeness. And the thing is, it's here. Your body is your home. When we are disconnected with our body, when we are disconnected with our body, we feel disconnection with ourselves. We feel alone. We feel that no one loves us. But it's because we don't love ourselves. Because we're not seeing ourselves as home. Your whole life, your body is here with you. Your body is here to love you. And in a way, I truly believe your body chose you. Your body chose your soul. Your body is home. Your body is like your companion to this life, to this game of life. And whatever shape your body is, it's meant to be. Your body is here. This is your home. And when we don't abandon ourselves, when we don't abandon our emotions, when we don't abandon our body, that's where we feel completeness. Because we can trust ourselves. Because we can trust our body. And when we are not here for our own self, we feel like the world won't be here for us, of course, because we're not here for ourselves. And no matter how much you search, you seek that true love out there, maybe you're seeking that love from your coach, from your friends, for your love Unless you choose to be with your body, it will never be there. And today we had this beautiful journey, so beautiful. And I found myself crying. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry for abandoning you. Because I abandoned my body, I let things happen to me. You know, I had never really had strong boundaries before. I just let it happen. I was extremely passive. I looked very strong and I looked very confident. I was not. I couldn't voice out. I would disassociate myself and I would leave my body because that's what I was used to. When I was growing up, so again, you know, this is just inner child wound, which my soul chose. So nothing against my father, but my father used to always like yell at me and my mom, and I never felt safe. I never felt safe in my body. So what I subconsciously started to do was disassociate myself. When there was tension, when there was stress, when there was something I didn't want to experience, I would just be out of my body. If we can feel this, maybe if you're listening to this right now, or maybe if you're in a replay, if you can feel this, you're not alone. And this, I didn't even know that I was disassociating until recently, until I started to connect with my body. I didn't know that. And today I was saying, it's like, I'm sorry to my body. Like, I'm so sorry that I wasn't there for you. So in my past, because I didn't have a strong boundary, yes, I was like sexually abused before. And I wasn't there for myself. I just let it happen and I was just passive. And even after that sexual abuse, I just lived my life because that's how I knew how to do. I just thought it didn't happen, or I just thought that nothing happened. Because when I confronted the person who raped me, he was just like, Lynn, hey, that's all over. And then literally it was just that. So I remember, now that I think about it, my body just shut down. And I had no one to really share this to. And my friends who I did share, they didn't really know how to hold space for me. I didn't even know how to hold space for myself. So I let it just suppress. And today, so I was like, I'm really, really sorry for not being here. Like, I'm so sorry for abandoning myself. I'm so sorry for not being here. And I just was crying so hard today. Thank you. Yeah. And you know what? Really, this is our home. Our body is our home. And then it was just so beautiful. I was just saying sorry to my body, and my body was like, I forgive you. I love you. I love you. I forgive you. And I really feel everyone, like, I wasn't even aware that I wasn't even not in my body before when these things happen. And I just feel so many people, they don't feel safe in their body. And I just feel many people, they feel this disconnection with their body because no one shared, no one provided people how to be safe within yourself. So I truly felt today that what I want to do in my life is bring people into safety, bring people into their body, so they will never feel alone. They will always feel belonged. because they belong in their body. And today, like in this training, I really love what Tasha said. She was like, so when you're in this journey of coming back, descending into your body, things will come out. Tears will come out, sadness, anger will come out. Every shit that you avoided, every shit that you abandoned will rise because your nervous system is calm. So the armor is like de-armoring and things will come out. And and I really love what Tasha said. She was like, this ickiness, this thing that you don't want to feel, that's the portal into oneness. That's the portal into your union. Wow, so true. When we stay with our abandonments, we go to the other side of freedom. That's the portal to our freedom. I feel a lot of times we want to feel this bliss, this completeness, this wholesomeness. And this wholesomeness includes abandonment. This wholesomeness includes anger, sadness, the shitty things that you just was abandoning and repressing. And the moment you come home to your body, the moment you allow all things to enter into your awareness, that's where you find yourself. And that's where freedom lies. That's where you will no longer be triggered. That's where you will no longer be triggered. And that is where your inner child can start to breathe and be yourself. Ohayo, Akane-chan. And thank you, Reina, for seeing me. Thank you for witnessing me. So what I really want to do in my life is I want to be this oasis for people. Yeah, I really see jiaiiii as an oasis. なんか砂漠の中にある oasis paradise, you know? And this is where people can feel safe. Because when people can feel safe, they can de-armor, they can be themselves. And that's where they thrive. So that's what I want to do in my life. I want to create that safety within people. And coming home to their body. Yeah. Just want to say that you're never alone. Your body is here. And I am here. Your family is here. Yeah, I really like what they said today. They were like, when you show up for yourself, when you meet yourself where you are, you're never alone. When you show up for yourself, you're never alone. So many times, because I'm an empath, because I can feel people, I never really wanted to feel things. And this is what I didn't even realize this until recently. So what I mean by this is whenever, especially with my mother-in-law, when she gets nervous, when she talks to me, I think she's very nervous and I fucking feel that. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to feel this. And I push her away, kind of. I'm like, okay, got it, bye. I did. Who does this? Like when you meet someone and when you're feeling their things and you just are so uncomfortable with the discomfort so much that you just want to fucking run away because you don't know how to deal with this. And before, when I do meet those people, I never really have to meet them again. I was always like, well, they don't vibe with me and I will never see them again. So that was okay. But she's my mother-in-law. So in a way, always have to see her periodically. And I was just like, I don't know how to get, I was just like, hi, arigatou gozaimasu, hi. Like, I don't know, I would just get like, I would just like trying to get the shit like be out. But it's all because I wasn't home in my body. I didn't hold space for myself. It wasn't her. She was just giving an opportunity. Opportunities come into unity. Part unity. Come to unity. I see that as, a unity. Ports to unity. Yeah, port to unity. She was just giving me an opportunity to come into oneness, come into unity. She was just giving me an opportunity for me to feel everything and for me to learn to hold space for myself, because I wasn't holding space for myself. And this word holding space, I was hearing this word 5 years ago, 6 years ago, a long time ago. I'm finally understanding what this word means, holding space for yourself. Finally. And I'm still learning how to do that. And in this, I share this vulnerability because I am a life coach. And I always felt I knew how to hold space for other people, but in a way, the degree in how you hold space for yourself, you can hold space for other people. So before, I would always hold space for myself mentally. I would hold space for myself mentally. And until last year, I was just holding space for myself mentally. I was journaling, I was writing things. And I just still remember last year, so I'm in a polyamory relationship with Hiro. So this beautiful man that I met in Bali, he told me, Lynn, why do you ignore? How are you really, really feeling? How are you really, really feeling? And I just still remember it. So in a way, this is coming home. At that time, I didn't know what that was, but I was like, what do you mean? I'm not, what do you mean? Like, I remember being so defensive. What do you mean, huh? What do you mean? He was like, Lynn, if you're feeling irritation, you're allowed to feel irritation. Your irritation is allowed to be here, and I will witness that. Why are you pushing away your irritation? And now when I think about it, that was like another portal into unity, into myself. I didn't even realize how I was not feeling irritation. How I felt, これはどうでもいい, it's nothing. Now, since last year, I've been holding space for myself for every emotion. I feel I'm getting better at holding space for people too. Because I can hold space for myself. And I'm still learning. Until just recently, I realized, it's not my partner's fault that I get angry or irritated. It's because I wasn't holding space for my irritation. Because I was abandoning my irritation. And this just came to me. リエナちゃんありがとう、今も聞いててくれて。Before this journey, I don't even know when, I couldn't speak about myself to people. But it's really recent, maybe 3年前、2年前とか、I couldn't speak about myself to people. When I have a conversation, all I knew was just listen to people. Because I felt there was something wrong. I felt I couldn't take time for people. Like, I wasn't worthy of taking time to share about myself to people. And it just really saddens me. now that I can talk about myself and feel okay with it, I feel in ease talking about myself to people. But before, I had a huge resistance. I was like, I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, this reminds, I have so many stories to tell about this. Like, so even this, about this, that man that I met in Bali, he would always ask me, Lynn, tell me about you. Tell me about you. And I would tell him. I still remember, I would be like, I have nothing to tell. Like, I'm nothing to tell. I have nothing to tell. I felt I told everything. And he was like, Lynn, you have so much to tell. I'm here to listen. And although I felt so much resistance, I was able to speak about myself even more, even deeper, and not feel bad about it. And the other day, 2 days ago, I met my mom. And the sad thing, it's not sad, I'm not gonna judge, it's just what it is, but I see her, and she never talks about herself. Who do you also have this? Maybe people on the replay, maybe my divine reflections here. Do you know anyone who does this? My mom, she doesn't talk about herself. She talks about what she's learned. She talks about new knowledge that she acquired, which is so exciting, which is so interesting, but she never talks about herself. And I was like, Mom, why don't you never talk about yourself? I want to know about you. And I just saw how much resistance she felt. And I saw that in me. I used to be like that too. And for me, I just want... and for me, yeah, I want to become someone who holds space, who I can just witness everything. And just allow them to be where they are. To allow my mom to be where she's at and not really forcing it. But my desire is for my mom to start talking about herself, because she matters. Yeah, I met my mom. And I really hope people start talking about themselves more, what's really in your heart. I hope you start talking about your irritation, your anger, your sadness, your thoughts, everything, because you matter. Your thoughts matter, your emotion matter. And until you believe that your emotion, thoughts matters, no one will able to hear you. No one will able to be there for you, because you're not able to be there for yourself. And I really feel like we are like the spiritual onion, and we're just like, I'm peeling. And the more we allow ourselves to be open, the more we allow other people to see us. And it's really up to us. I feel so good sharing this. Thank you for allowing me to be witness here. I was like, oh, should I do Japanese and English? And I guess I'll just do it in English today. So my desire in life is start creating more silence in my life. Whenever I meet people, my desire, my authentic desire, negai, is take a moment to just drop deep into my body and just breathe. Before, I couldn't do this because I was like, oh, what if... And I feel uncomfortable because I felt the uncomfortableness, the discomfort in other people. I didn't know that was what I was feeling. But now that I think about it, I'm an empath. I feel people. And yeah, so my authentic desire in life is start taking that deep breath. So as I do this, I invite the other person to have a deep breath too. And my authentic desire in life is start speaking from the space of trust, from the space of openness, from the space of surrender, from the space of complete openness. My authentic desire in life is start speaking from this space of void. Because this is where you are. This is where your home is. I would love to know what your authentic desire in life is. People in replays too. People here as well. Imagine being in a world where everyone started to speak from this space of void. From this space of self-connection. From this space of self-harmony. And that's what jiaiiii mission is too. From people to start harmonizing themselves so we can ripple effect to the world and the whole universe will be in this harmony. Will this be in void? So thank you for witnessing me here. Thank you for allowing me to be me. Yeah. I'm feeling like I want to do a workshop about self-love, because for me, self-love is all about coming home to your body. Self-love is not really about loving yourself. You know, I really feel it's not about loving yourself. It's about coming home to your body. It's not about I love myself and bypassing, neglecting the part that you don't like. You know, like affirmations, like I love my body, I love myself, I feel confident. For me, no. Self-love is all about, I fucking hate my body. And I allow that to be there. Because when you allow that to be there, that's where the portal is. That's the portal into unity. That's the portal into oneness. That's the portal into source. And that brings me this another thought. I feel self-love is really about connecting into your yoni, into your pussy, into your manko. Thank you, Apakane-chan, for hearing me witnessing. Because your yoni, your manko, your pussy means source. Literally, it means, well, manko doesn't mean source, but pussy, yoni means source. Imagine connecting to your pussy, connecting into your yoni. When you connect to your yoni, you are just like, boom, so grounded into this void. You feel strong. And you're letting go of shame, societal shame. Because you're saying the word pussy, you're saying the word yoni, you're saying the word manko. You're already like taking a layers off. So I feel self-love is also connecting into your pussy, your yoni, and speaking from that space. Because I feel when you connect to your yoni, your pussy, your manko, you also connect to earth. Do it with me, even the people here. Just close your eyes. And if you're a man, connect to your hara, which is, your hara is like here. Just connecting to this energy center. For me, when I do this, how do you feel in your body? I would love to know how that feels in your body when you connect into your hara or your pussy, your yoni, your manko. for me, my energy drops. And from that space, I invite you to start bringing, imagine you yourself is the elevator ね。エレベーターだと思って、この pussy, your hara からエレベーターが下に行く感じ。You just go down to the elevator into earth, into her soils, into her water, into her core. Doesn't that feel juicy? I feel so connected. I just feel so grounded. I feel so held. I feel okay. And whenever I'm in this elevator, I imagine Earth is here with me. You're always never alone, literally never alone. With your awareness, you're never alone. You never have to feel alone, feel you don't belong anywhere. Because you belong here with your body, with earth, with jiaiiii, with me. And self-love is all about that. So thank you. Yeah, I feel protected and safe. Thank you, Akane-chan. Yes. So I just wanted to share my journey today. So that's why today's a Sunday share. My journey, and I hope everyone just enjoys being in this home. And I hope today you give yourself a little date. Guys, your body deserves dates. By the way, I have a question. What's the name? What's her name? What's his name of your body? Or your pussy? What's the name of your body? Yeah, what's your name? And go on a date with her, calling by her name. Yesterday, I like my pussy name, my yoni name is Katerina, and I'm like, wow, that's so interesting. Katerina desu ka? Katrina, and it's so interesting. I looked up what Katrina means because I never really used that. I never really heard that name before, Katrina. And it said the origin of Katrina is the goddess Hecate, and Hecate is the goddess of witch. She just goes underground world, this realm, upper world. She's a true witch. And I'm like, oh my God, my yoni has so much power. Yeah. So yesterday I went on a date with myself and I was like, Katrina, what do you want to do today? Where do you want to go today? How do you want to be loved today? And yesterday I just had some I had some this beautiful soup, なんかすごい美味しいスープで表参道. Usually I would never go to Omotesando just for a fucking soup. You know, I would never really, I love my house. I would never leave my house. But yesterday I went for a soup. A date with my Katrina. So today I hope you always have a date with your pussy, with your body. Bye. I'll just finish now. So thank you. Do you comment the name of your body? Do you comment how you felt? Maybe your definition of self-love. And I'm really thinking, リンもセルフラブのjourney しようかなって. Who knows? Anyhow, I love you so much.